Emma Apple. Emma Apple is one of the Munch Bunch. She lives in the downstairs flat of an old chest of drawers. Her friend Lucy Lemon lives upstairs. Emma is a very pretty apple. She is also a very vain apple, and she thinks about how pretty she is all the time. One day, Emma was looking at herself in the mirror, as usual, but she was very unhappy with what she saw. She thought her skin looked very dull, and her leaf very limp. Emma had been asked to talk about beauty care at the Munch Bunch Health and Beauty Club that very evening, and all the girls would be there. "How can I go looking like this? I'll never be pretty again," she cried. So she went to see Professor Peabody. "Please help me," she said. "Look in your books and find a way to make me beautiful again." Peabody was a bit surprised, but he said he would try to help Emma, as she was so upset. He searched and searched, but he couldn't find a suitable remedy anywhere. "I've got a book in my attic which might help you," he said. "I'll bring it to your house when I find it." But, unknown to Emma and Peabody, there were 3 little faces pressing against the window. It was Billy Blackberry, Scruff Gooseberry, and Susie Celery, and they were being naughty again. They decided to play a trick on Emma. They went to the river, and giggling to themselves, filled some buckets with mud. Then Susie and Scruff hid in the bushes, while Billy knocked on Emma's door. "Peabody has sent me with this special treatment to make your skin shine. He says you've got to bathe in it," said Billy, trying hard to keep a straight face. "Oh, thank you, dear. You are a kind Blackberry," said Emma. A little while later, Lucy Lemon called at Emma's flat. It was almost time for them to go to the Health and Beauty Club meeting. But she had quite a shock. To her horror, she saw Emma sitting in a bath full of mud. "What on earth are you doing? Quick, get out of that bath, Emma," Lucy shrieked. "It's all a trick. A moment ago I heard Billy and his friends giggling about you, and now I know why." Emma was furious. She jumped out of the bath. "You wait till I catch them. Billy Blackberry told me that Peabody had sent me the mud. It was supposed to be a beauty treatment," she shouted angrily. "This horrid mud will make me look even worse." And then she burst into tears. Meanwhile, Professor Peabody had at last found the beauty treatment for Emma, and he brought it to show her. Lucy answered the door. "Emma's a bit upset," she whispered. Peabody could see a very tearful Emma Apple standing in the middle of the room, dripping with mud. Professor Peabody was amazed. "How ever did you guess that you should bathe in mud? That's what my book of special skin shining remedies recommends," he said. "You are a clever little apple." Emma couldn't believe it, but when she peeped in the book, she saw it was true, and she soon started to cheer up again. "If I hurry up, I might still be in time to give my talk at the club," she said. They quickly washed and polished Emma. Her skin soon became very clean and shiny. Emma was very pleased. "That's better," she said. "But I do think that Billy, Susie, and Scruff should be punished for this." "We'll make them clear up the mess," laughed Lucy. The culprits were rounded up and told to clean up all the mess. At first they pretended to hate every minute of their punishment, but once they thought Peabody was out of the way, they had a lovely time splashing about in the mud. Billy Blackberry said, "Cor, this is the best trick we've ever thought of. Even the punishment's a good laugh." But Peabody was waiting until they'd finished the cleaning up. "Oh dear, the mud has made you all very dirty. I know just what you need," he said, and he made them get into a bath full of hot, soapy water. That made Susie, Billy, and Scruff very unhappy. "Now this is what I call a punishment," muttered Scruff. Emma felt that she really looked pretty, and she advised the others about beauty treatments. They were especially impressed by her new invention, which she called Emma's Mud Bath, a special treatment for dry skin. But Emma had to rely on Lucy to keep quiet about the true story.